I really want to talk about Loki. Why? Because I need y'all as an audience to understand that he is quite literally the most important Marvel character currently. There is no one who is more integral to the progress, to everything than him. He is the glue. He is the knot holding everything together. And in this video, I'm going to be explaining exactly why. To understand Loki, to understand his motivations, aspirations as he is currently, we have to go all the way back to the Defender series, specifically its last issue. Membership aka Blue Marvel ends up giving us a very specific statement, one we have to hold true. Why? It's because it's the embodiment of what Loki represents. There is no true freedom unless all are free. This ideology was challenged by the very cosmic abstracts himself, and where he realizes that it's only him and him alone that can fix everything going on in Marvel. That notion, that very thing of Loki trying to free everybody has been established and sparkled through practically every modern series since Defenders Beyond. Like, for example, in Immortal Thor, he verbatim notes again that he is trying to break the cycle. He is trying to free all gods from the narrative and stories that bound them, for being able to experience things beyond a set confine. Really trying to push into y'all's head that literally every character, every team, everything we've been seeing progress rise for all of Marvel is thanks to Loki. And let's go through multiple instances of this. Second most previous Avengers run, the entire team was disbanded. They all had their own personal goals and aspirations until a common enemy showed up in order to bring them all together. The common enemy was the Celestials, and the Celestials came to Earth all thanks to Loki. Within this very story, Loki even makes a specific notion that we need the Avengers. The Earth needs its mightiest heroes in order to protect it from things beyond the beyond. Y'all are our only chance to protect us against these threats like Celestials, cosmic abstracts, entities, etc., etc. Loki is what literally kickstarted all the progress for each and every Avengers member we have seen within this team. He's the reason Robbie became the All-Rider. He's the reason why Captain Marvel was able to get better control of Binary. He's the reason why everything going on with Thor was going on with Thor. He's the reason why Iron Man has been making new armors and evolution since this very comic. He's the reason why She-Hulk was able to achieve greater forms like Worldbreaker. We see this push for evolution and development with Doctor Strange. Came to Doctor Strange attempting to learn a new style of magic, becoming the source supreme of a whole new realm. Who is the person to endorse him? Who is the person that practically gave him the stamp of approval to do this exact thing? Loki. Without Loki, Strange would have never been there in order to stop Verboten and his unsealment. Without Loki, Doctor Strange would have been able to become one with magic, developing his connection to the concept in its entirety. Just talked about this one recently, Marvel United, when it came to Escapade and her developments with her X-Gene. Loki that allowed her that push, that development to learn what it truly meant to use her powers. She was able to connect to the Never Queen of all entities. Asgard has had ties in Iceman's story and development for a while now, and Loki again is pushing it to yet another level. He tells us this verbatim, that Iceman, everything that I gave to you was just me, a mental buff. It was all your own power, something that you could have done forever, but you needed someone like Loki to give him that push. Already talked about Immortal Thor, but everything going on in terms of Thor's development right now, again, is thanks to Loki. It's both the reason why the Rainbow Bridge was able to be remade and destroyed. He knows what he's doing despite there being a lot of negatives in order to get to the point he wants to be. Loki meddling around with Thor trickled down to the other storm gods and Storm herself, which ended up leading her becoming connected to eternity. The whole reason this council, the whole reason Hadad was even able to get a foothold like he did in order to develop Storm to the level she needed to be, again, is because Loki pulled Thor from the story so someone else could step up in his place. Had Thor been here, Storm would have never got that development because he would have been the main guy to step to the problem. Loki has had his hands and dabbled in with symbiotes in the Kingdom Black and what it means for that. Loki has had his hands in dabbling in the lore of the Ghost Riders. Actually, one of the main reasons why someone like Robbie Reyes was even able to break out of the God Quarry in the first place. Even Wanda, this one might not have been a power boost because Wanda has plenty of that on her own, but this gave her a different line of logic, a different line of mentality to live herself by. Discussion, I feel like a lot of people went over each other's heads. This was a moral and ideological one. To question both their ideals, desires, and what they truly want to be as individuals. Finding out that they are practically two peas in the same pod going after the same type of thing, but again, they both boost each other mentally. I'm sure y'all know what the butterfly effect is. Loki is quite literally the embodiment of that in Marvel. He is affecting each and every major pillar, so much so that its effects, its progress and developments are sprinkling down. Him touching Thor, again, went down to Storm. Storm development means going to sprinkle down to every other mutant to help her not only have Storm get developed, but have the mutants develop in order to help Storm. Him touching Thor is in turn affecting all the pantheons on Earth, in turn making them stronger than what they need to be. Him helping Doctor Strange, him helping Wanda, in turn is boosting all of Marvel's magic across the multiverse, because those are the main figureheads for it. When it comes to helping the Ghost Riders and stuff like that, you see the pattern. He is literally the catalyst to development. He is the most important character to Marvel when it comes to everything. Give him his respect. He deserves it for real.